Work hard, play harder.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar in at the 3. And for Boston, the forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the 2. Richard, we've got a good one on our hands tonight. 2 teams that rely on their offense. We're sure to see some fireworks in this one.
I love these matchups. Both teams know who they are, and they're going to go right at you with all of their firepower and see if you can stop them.
White against Morant. White left side. Five to shoot. Williams a screen on Morant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Conchar. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Bain. Tatum with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Back to Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now here's Morant. He had 34 points in the win against Golden State. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis on defense. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle. For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
Free throw no good for Williams. Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
Now here's Morant. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Morant surveying the D. Back to Jackson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Hey, Boston, let's get loud for Celtics Entertainment.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Morant. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. On the wing, Jackson drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White passes it to Pritchard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Morant passes to Bane. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
White against Morant. And here's Tatum for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson dishes to Morant. Outside, Bane. That 3 off the mark.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Morant against White. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Bane, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. The pass to Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable, and for teams that stood pat to continue pounding that rock and building chemistry.
Tatum with another miss.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Bane with the screen on White. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Grizzlies. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And for the Grizzlies, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That's good from Jackson.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
Now, here's Bane. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So it's the Celtics now. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. White setting the pick for Horford. Pass to Pritchard for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Conchar. Takes the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bane against Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And he makes the first. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in, and it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson. And he makes both free throws. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Tatum against Bane. Horford with a screen on Bane. Boston again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And so here's Memphis. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Williams. And he gets it to go. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Morant finds Conchar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Tatum passes to Horford. And here's White. The tray. Traps in the tray. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Bane. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Throw good, Bane. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Delano Banton comes in for Pritchard. And Brogdon subbed in for White.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Morant. Scoreless thus far. Out left of the wing. Now here's Bane. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Boston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brogdon finds Williams. The kick out to Tatum. There's the triple. Tillman grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Payne for 3. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Tatum passes to Banton. Sinks the triple.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. With some arc. Rejected by Brogdon. Williams passes to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Morant. Here's Tillman. Now the pass to Bane. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Tatum. Here's Banton. Kennard covering. No one near him. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Morant. Still scoreless. Bane sets the screen for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Morant against Brogdon. Over in the corner, Williams. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Takes a 3. Kennard with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that one's good by Clark.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brogdon against Morant. Elbow shot is on the way. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Ja Morant, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
He hits the second from the line. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Kicks it to Jackson. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
We've got Brogdon. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Banton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 34-point game against Golden State.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Now here's Brogdon, following the miss by Jaren Jackson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Now, here's Rose. 6 to shoot. Pass to Roddy. His 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Brogdon. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's good.
And Brogdon is used to having to overcome tough defense. That is just quality composure there by him.
Rose against Brogdon. Jackson a screen on Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago, but the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
That free throw, no good. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Brown.
Passes to Banton. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
No one covering. Rose has got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, here's Brogdon. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Williams. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Jackson kicks to Rose. There's the pass to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Roddy no good. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Patrick Williams at the line with 1 shot.
One shot.
That's good from Williams.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch court. And it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis leading by 8. Left side Rose for the 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one is good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. The Celtics working the ball around now. 3-pointer, Horford. It's rebounded by Roddy. To the inside. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Brogdon, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Number 7. Santi Aldama.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Grizzlies 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Pass to Tillman. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Celtics trail by 14. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon.
Peyton Pritchard.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, this is one where it could take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Pritchard. Grizzlies making the shot. Porzingis with a screen on Kennard. To halt the run, buries it from three-point range. Pritchard's got 6.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Down low. Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 13 to the middle. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And it's Rose penetrating. Great D that time from Tatum.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Tatum's shot is off.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Jackson passes to Tillman. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 8 points for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Tatum looking around. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Passes it to Aldama. Great D that time from Tatum.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Pritchard. Kennard covering. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And there's the pass to Aldama. Buries the long-range jumper. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Williams finds Tatum. Back to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 16. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east, one of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
The first one falls. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. And so he makes both from the line.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And here's Morant. Bane passes to Jackson. Count that one. Jackson's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Malcolm Brogdon.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So it's Boston now. It's a 16-point game. Porzingis sets the pick for Brogdon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Adams. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Fires the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Brogdon outside. To the inside. Out to White. Pass to Porzingis. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Porzingis can't hit.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And Morant gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Celtics trail by 17. White with it. He's picked up by Morant. Porzingis sets the pick for White. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Bain. Williams against Jackson. Over Williams. Jackson misses. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Porzingis with a screen on Bain. Conchar pulls it in.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Pass to Bain. With 2 seconds left, and it's good for 2. Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Grizzlies out in front as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The selection for the Western Conference, Ja Morant.
Well, Ja Morant has certainly been one of the most exciting guys to watch. The athleticism, are you kidding me? Never passes up an opportunity for a big play, but also does the other stuff. Control the pace, run the offense. He's the complete package.
And now moving on. How about Jaren Jackson Jr. in the first half? Getting it done.
Yeah, he's lighting them up. Even when they bring 2 defenders, he finds a way to score. He has no off button. Like me. Hit the button, Kitty. Me.
Okay, I hit it.
Me.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.